What's up? What's up? What's up, TikTok fam? What's up, YouTube fam? Get everyone come on in. Going live. Oh, we gotta change this to education. Change this right here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. We're gonna be talking about digital marketing. All right, we got MKZ in the house. Welcome. I got a whole digital marketing masterclass we're gonna go over. I got slides. I got presentations. Oh man, you guys are flooding in, my TikTok fam. Good to see each and every one of you. Man, it's been so long, secretly only 40 minutes, since I've last seen all of you. For those of the people that are showing up for the afternoon lives. Oh man. We going live twice a day. We got afternoon fam. We got the evening fam. Just give it a couple minutes for everyone to come on in. Tonight we're going to talk about digital marketing. Digital marketing. Let's see if I could kind of like make the slides a little like so everyone on TikTok can see. Nice. Make sure that looks good. Nice, nice, nice. Come on in, come on in. Oh, you guys already hitting with the coins and likes. Appreciate each and every one of you. Tonight is going to be a digital marketing masterclass. By the end of this hour, give or take, you guys are going to know more about marketing, what it is, how to market your business, how to get leads, how to get sales, what is social media content, what does AI play in it. We're going to answer all of those questions. Mr. D, thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate it. Share this with your community members. This will also be recorded so that you don't have to take so meticulous notes. It's all going to be recorded and saved on my YouTube channel. So welcome everyone. Just kind of waiting for everyone. Just give it a couple minutes because it's early. People are eating dinner. They're like, oh my God, it's late. We got Horatio. Horatio, shout out that you got that lead yesterday. Isn't that awesome? Hell yeah, let's go Horatio. If you don't know, Horatio does Go High Level for businesses. So if you want to hit him up for Go High Level services, he's Horatio, Graham on LinkedIn. Send me that check. I'm just kidding. Good to see each and every one of you. I appreciate you guys. We got some good music going. I got headphones on, so it's like we'd be jamming. I wish I could play music outside, but I get copyright strike on YouTube and YouTube being like strict. So we're just giving it a couple more minutes, just 2 more minutes. I'm gonna wait till 7:05, so 2 more minutes just to let everyone come in before we're gonna learn all about digital marketing, how to get more leads, how to get more sales. We're gonna be jamming. I got a webinar this time. It's been a while since I've done the webinar. Mr. D sharing it with everyone. He's like, yo, get in this room. We about to learn how to grow our businesses, yo. This is it. This is what people like. You see a bunch of like, man, there's a bunch of like people selling digital marketing. Like you'll see a bunch of digital marketing live streamers. I troll them. I'm like, do you guys know about Go High Level? No. And I'm like, why the fuck are you selling a digital marketing course? You're literally ripping people off. So I'm like, no. We're gonna dispel all the myths. I'm not gonna hold back tonight. We're gonna go all in on digital marketing. We did it for our community members inside today's office hours. If you don't know, Tuesday and Thursday are open office hours for the AI community. Of course, that's the sponsor of allows us to do all the cool things that we do go live. Let's go simpletechskills.com. What's good, my ninja? Nomads in the house. Mr. D says, I want my family, my friends to get in on all this. This is going to be a masterclass in marketing. Trust. I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to share everything as much as I can in the hour. Actually, we'll probably go, I'm starting to go longer, so we may go 2 hours in a halftime and switch over. We'll see. I think the other hour will be like Q&A. We'll just go through rapid round of questions and answers. That way you guys can get more answers specific to your business and stuff like that. All right, we're at 7:05. Let's do this. I got a lot to share. I need all of the hour to go through it because there's a lot when it comes to trying to condense digital marketing in 1 hour is, wow. Mr. D on the promotions. Look at that. Promoting. He's like, yo, get in this group. You got to listen to you'll learn one new thing. Because at the end of the day, the purpose of this and learning digital marketing is to help you get more leads, help you get more clients so you could grow your dream business so that you can live the life that you want. I'm going to go into paid ads. I'm going to go into organic content. I'm going to go into AI. This is going to be I love marketing. Like, live and breathe it. Been doing it for over a decade. Goma Bibebe says, I'm in your community. Yo, shout out, new member in the community. I appreciate each and every one of you in the community. So you guys are the VIP members that are the ones that are truly supporting this channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. It allows me to do what I love to do, which is teach, talk about AI, talk about marketing, talk about business, entrepreneurship. So, all right, I think we got everyone. The algorithm is going to start feeding people in. People are eating dinner too, so don't worry. First off, right off the bat, this is going to be recorded, so you could do one of two things. You could try and take notes, but don't feel rushed to take notes. I want you just to sit and kind of absorb it, and then you could always go back to the YouTube channel where it's being recorded. Hope I didn't delete something. Okay, cool. We finally hit 2K subscribers as of today. I woke up this morning about 10 a.m. I didn't wake up at 10 a.m., but 10 a.m. we finally hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. Super excited about that. TikTok's blowing up. I think I'm at 4,000 whatever subscribers. Like, it's insane. Insanity. You guys are really what makes this amazing. Okay, enough talk. This is going to be recorded. It's going to be on the YouTube channel under the live. So you'll be able to rewatch this and get all the details from there too. Okay, so what is this? This is the goal. We are going to, oops, let me get rid of this view. I want full screen. Okay, cool. This is a digital marketing masterclass. The goal of this presentation is to go over everything digital marketing. What is it? Funnels, ads, how do you get leads, how to do organic content, what are the best tools that are out there? This is going to be a wild. I'll try and answer as I'm going questions in the chat. So please, if you have a question, maybe something not specific to your business, but like throw a question in the chat. I do want you guys to engage because then I'm going to be asked for participation. You know me, I'm going to ask for participation throughout this event to make sure you guys are there. And then also you ask your questions in the chat and I will answer them along me. So don't worry. I'm going to be watching. I got both comments on YouTube and TikTok, and let's jam. So this presentation was originally designed because I used to do this I used to do this every weekend. Goal is how to get 10, 15, or 30 or more predictable sales appointments, or how to get 10, 15, or 30 more predictable clients or sales every single month. That's all going to come towards digital marketing. So let's break this down. Don't need any of that. Okay. What marketing is, what most people are struggling with marketing. Number one, when people hire a marketing agency or they're like, oh my God, my business isn't growing, or I need to invest in actually learn what marketing is aside from starting your business, your product, or selling your product or your service. Most people come to me because I used to run a marketing agency. Hey, I'm spending money on ads, but I'm not getting a return. Hey, I'm posting a ton of content on every social media channel, but I'm not really getting sales. What's up? I'm getting followers, getting views, but I'm not getting sales. There's a disconnect. Oh my God, I'm trying to do a lot of referrals and word of mouth and I'm doing referrals or word of mouth, but that's not reliable. Also probably doing cold calling, but that's taking a lot out of the day. Plus not everyone is built for cold calling. It's a very hard discipline to learn, but it's a new skill set. And lastly, you're probably attending networking events, but it's inefficient and exhausting. There must be a better way. So what is the exact marketing strategy so that I could generate 10, 50, or 30 or more sales every single month consistently? What do I need to do? Let's break this down. These are the 4 elements. I used to call it the profit flow system. It's basically the 4 master elements that you need in basically the elements in digital marketing. And we're going to go much deep into each of these. They are number 1, precision targeting. You need to get laser focused on your ideal client, who they are, understand their needs, their pain points, their desires, so that you can match that with the right product or service. Second, every business needs to build out a value ladder. We're going to go deep into each and every one of these. The value ladder is basically a strategic progression of offerings from free resources to then low ticket items to then mid to then high and so forth, for example. So you need to build out a structured value system for customers to come in first through trust, building trust, then through the leads, then through the low ticket, the mid ticket, and high ticket, and so forth to ascend them. For example, actually, we'll go deeper into examples later on. Brother Vince is in the house. Brother Vince, we're doing a digital marketing masterclass. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Put up some popcorn, put up a good meal. Next, my most favorite and the most important element as well too is irresistible offers. You need to craft. Here we go. You need to craft offers. There's 4 essential offers, and we'll go through what each of those offers are that are so compelling that it appeals to over 70% of your prospects and commands premium pricing. We'll go through what those are. And lastly, traffic. Traffic is going to come from 2 channels. One is paid ad campaigns. That's your Google, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok ad campaigns. Second is organic content. No matter what, you have to do organic content, and we'll break down what those are, because prospects will do their due diligence on your social media profiles to determine trust before they do business with you. If you do not have a social media profile, you're basically invisible to your customers, and when they go and find out and you're like, oh, you don't have an Instagram, you don't have a YouTube channel, you don't have a TikTok account, oh, and you're not posting consistently, or worse, you're posting content about your family, about your hobbies, your workout, what you're eating on a Tuesday, and they're like, oh, I don't want to, who the fuck is this? Like, I cuss throughout this whole show. Please, this is not a kid-friendly show. They're going to be like, I don't want to do business with this person. This is a hobby. I want a professional. I want someone who posts consistent content, who provides a ton of value, who showcases their expertise and is public online on all the major social media channels, not just X, not just LinkedIn hiding away. We got Sharon in the chat. Hi, Jonathan. Hi, everyone. Happy Thursday, everyone. We're learning tonight digital marketing. It's going to be a digital marketing masterclass. So just to recap, we just began for everyone that just joined. These are the 4 elements in digital marketing. You think of them as levers. When you improve each of these elements, you make more money. At the end of the day, you get more leads, you convert more sales, and you're able to grow your business consistently. If you are missing one or any of these elements, that's what's causing the bottleneck. What if you're camera shy? Sorry, your business lives or dies based on marketing. Every marketing has to have a face in the camera. Faceless channels do not work for building a personal brand or building a long business. If you do a faceless channel, it is a hobby and it is not a full-time business. And for example, I could determine your revenue income based on how much content or how much you are on camera. So that's why it's like, if you want to make 10K, 50K, and the 100K months, it's all determined on marketing. And so that's why you cannot grow a business. Even Chu says, well, what if you're camera shy? And Horatio literally just said, what if you're camera shy? That's deja vu. That's wild. Both one's in TikTok, one's in YouTube. That's kind of funny to see that. So yes, you have to get good on camera. You are the person that is the face of your brand, face of your company, and people buy from people. Marketing principle number 1. I'm gonna hopefully save these as marketing principles. Marketing principle number 1, people buy from people, and people buy from people they trust. The trust comes from the business giving a ton of value before they ask for the sale. If you're just, hey, I have my services, come buy my services. Anytime you need, come buy. We're here. Here's my products. Here's my services. You ready to buy? Are you ready to buy? Ready to buy. It's like, people are like, I don't trust you, bro. You've done nothing to improve my life. Like, you don't post content. Like, you don't give out tips. Like, you're just like in the creeps, just asking for the sale. And this goes into Gary Vee's book, Punch, Punch, Jab, or it's Jab, Jab, Punch. That means give value, give value, give value. Ask for the sale. Give value, give value. It's technically it should be jab, 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 punch. Jab, 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 meaning give, 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 give. You have to give more trust, because right now we're in a very untrustworthy society, like just because of just a lot of things that are going on. So people buy from people they trust. Let's dive into the 4 elements. Element number 1, precision targeting. Before you actually start your business, you need to know who is the ideal customer that you serve. What is their pain points, and what is your It's either going to be a product or a service that solves that very specific person or problem for that person. Nomad says, I'm definitely not camera shy. I just want to be able to answer any questions with confidence. That's going to come from practice. For example, I sound very confident right now giving a masterclass on digital marketing, but that comes from 2 years of every Saturday giving a digital marketing webinar to hundreds of entrepreneurs and business owners to get into a room. It comes through reps. Confidence comes through practice and comes through repetition at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, if you lack confidence or or any experience, just practice. I think of it more like going to the gym. Just get more reps in. Creating content, you get better at creating content by putting up more reps, putting up more content. You want to get good at cold calling and doing sales, do more volume of cold calling and sales. That's the only way path through. So the short answer is more reps equals more practice equals more experience, which equals more confidence. So let's dive into precision targeting. These are the 3 essential marketing questions. You need to know your clients better than they know themselves. And these are 3 questions for marketing. There's 3 for sales, 3 for marketing. Question number 1, who do you help? Today we actually did, I should have saved the website. Today we did a whole deep dive, or we did a whole building a marketing campaign and funnel for a life coaching client of mine. We were building ads to help him get leads. We audited probably 45 different websites in life coaching, for example. And I'll tell you one case study of one of them that we saw. A lady was doing life coaching, and in the bio, she says, I help life coaching clients, I help businesses, and I help teams. Well, who is it that you help specifically? Because if you're something to everyone, you're nothing to everyone. So the number one thing, what is the hyper specific customer that you appeal to? One of the guys had A+ on his marketing. He says, I help middle-aged men get through midlife crisis. That is a very clear ideal customer profile that he serves. I'll tell you another example because I've helped through my marketing agency. Worked with barbers, and from barbers, he's like, I want to serve older adults that have families, and then I want to serve the kids, and then I want to serve the young adults, and then I'm like, who do you help? Who is the specific? Although yes, everyone needs a haircut, but at the end of the day, who do you help? If you look at the franchises who are making FU money, it's because they're very specific. And when you look at their marketing campaign, they're only marketing. It's like, say for example, I know Sports Clips. Sports Clips only appeals to older men of between the ages of 45 to like 55, for example. Male only, not females, not young adults, not kids. Like, they know their demographic. This is important because when you do your marketing campaign, all the images in your website. Actually, let's do this. This is a great example because I love funnels, or I love examples. There is a gym, Bedros Keuilian gym. What's the name of his gym? Gym. He owns what gym? Bedros. What gym does he own? Not BK, not that. Fit Body Boot Camp. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go to Fit Body Boot Camp. Fit Body Boot Camp. This is a great example. Bedros, if you don't know Bedros, he is a guru at marketing, like first. So this is an example of a great website and a great principle of understanding who is your ideal client. Number 1, Fit Body Bootcamp serves, not to be like demographically specific, but it's like they only serve women between the ages of 40 to 55 that specifically want short workouts, 30 minutes long, and not heavy weights. They're not going after the CrossFits. So knowing your ideal customer, women between the ages of 45 and 55 that want short workouts that are 30 minutes long, no more than 30 minutes long, and not using very let's say CrossFit hip body weights, for example. That's who their demographic is. So as soon as you go to their landing page, customers are going to make their 90% decision of to do business with you on your 2-minute video sales letter right on your homepage. They're never going to scroll. Your customers are never going to scroll down and see all the other cool things that you have below. They don't give a shit. They only care, they're going to make their 90% buyer decision. Is this for me? Basically, think of the homepage and the top of the fold as the lobby of your business. They are opening the door, coming into the lobby, and the first question they're asking is, I've never been here before. Am I in the right room? And so when they look in here, they're going to see their ideal customer, people that literally look like them, exactly, from the age to the gender to the pain point that they're struggling with. And oh, look, they only have women in there. And look, that there's none of them are doing CrossFit exercises. There's not one man in there other than the coaches, for example. And look, they look like they're having fun. And here's the ideal statement. Do you want a 30-minute fat loss fitness boot camp? Oh my God, 30 minutes? Oh my God, I don't have to do an hour. I don't have to do like heavy weights or anything. Just a 30 minutes is all I need. Perfect. I'm in the right room. So that's why the ideal customer profile is very important. You need to be very hyper specific. So who do you help? That's number one. Second, what is the problem that you help them solve? What is the results, the objective, the outcome? When someone works with you, what is the transformation? Your product or service is the transformation for some improvement in health, wealth, or relationships. Every business works that way. So you need to clearly explain what is the transformation that they're going to get with working with you. They don't care, for example, or a lot of clients or a lot of people on the call are like Go High Level agencies and stuff like that. They don't care about Go High Level. They don't care about funnels. When a business hires a marketing agency, they only care about, can you get me more leads, and can you get me more sales through marketing? I don't care how you do it. I don't care what tools that you use. I don't care about the techno jargon such as Go High Levels and funnels and conversions and click-through rate and pixel codes. I don't care about all of that. For me, as like for people that come in for an agency, they're like, help me get more leads. Can you help me get more leads? They're like, yes, I can get you more leads in 30 days using our digital marketing system that's automated and it works on autopilot. So that's why it's very, you need to be very clear. This is all messaging. They don't care about how many years you've been in business. They don't care about your Google reviews. They don't care about any of that. They literally care, do you help people like me that are suffering in the same problem that I'm suffering? Great. Can you help me get this specific transformation or outcome? And do you clearly state it? Great. And third is, how do you help them solve it? More importantly, the time. Like, we'll get you 30, a great one is like, we'll get you 30 leads in 30 days or your money back, for example. That's another one. And you don't have to do cold calling. You don't have to create content. That's like a sales pitch, for example, for a marketing agency. So this is very important. First is getting clear, who is the ideal client? What is their pain point? How do you help them? Because all of that is going to go into your marketing, your campaign, all your copywriting. This is all just to improve your copywriting. And you're going to use ChatGPT to help it. We'll go through probably an exercise. This is a little later because if you understand what is the goal of marketing, marketing is to get as much attention as possible on you or your business, which is also your offers, for example. That's all marketing is. That's webinars, attention, content, it's eyeballs. You're trying to get eyeballs on your business. The only reason why your sales are so low is because you don't have enough people looking at your business and your offers. So you need more volume of attention. Attention is number one currency. That's what all content does. All content just gets more attention on your landing page, on your social media profiles, on your offers, on your business, on who you are, on what do you do, for example. So that's all marketing is attention. Dan Kennedy is a famous marketer that says, if you are not marketing hard enough unless you're pissing off one person a day. I look forward to people unsubscribing from my email list because I am emailing hard. Like, I am top of mind every 3 days. I'm giving you some value, inviting you to some webinar, trying to give as much value. And if you don't want, gone, and that's great. So you need to increase your marketing volume, more content, more lives. In today's digital world, that's creating content. You have to create content. The volume that I'm putting out content is insane to me if you were to ask me 3 months ago, but now if I'm seeing the growth of my email list, I'm seeing the growth of subscribers, I'm seeing my business and revenue grow. It's all because I am going hard on marketing. That is 5 to 6 short form, 20-second short form pieces of content a day on both TikTok, YouTube, and this weekend is going to be Instagram. I'm not touching Facebook. Facebook is dead as a platform. Then you also need to do long form content. That's 5 to 10 minute videos on YouTube. That's SEO related. SEO for the website is dead. Don't worry about that to try and grow your business. That's a very long process. You need to create SEO type video, and we'll go into a demo of what that is for YouTube, because there's only two big search engines in the world, Google and YouTube. Everyone's going to go to YouTube. You could rank higher on YouTube if you create a really good video that's SEO optimized. For example, let's actually show yeah, let's just go all in on tangents. Okay, vidIQ. vidIQ is click up. Okay, is SEO research. It's like SEO, it's like Ahrefs, but instead of for websites, it's specifically for YouTube. I think they're like $14 a month, worth every penny. There's TubeBuddy, but I don't like TubeBuddy. So if I want to rank my YouTube videos in YouTube, I'm going to sign up for vidIQ, and I'm not going to search for keywords. If I do ClickUp CRM for real estate, for example, is a great example, and I look at the competition. This is telling me the SEO keyword search volume for this keyword. So there are 1,338 people every single month in the United States that are searching for this specific keyword. ClickUp CRM for real estate. And look, the competition score, very, very low. That's great. Versus a keyword like ClickUp or ChatGPT or AI, very competitive. Millions of people creating content around those topics, for example. But this has a very low keyword score. That means that I can, if I create a really good video and have a really good thumbnail, my video will rank at the top of YouTube search. Let's test that theory out, which is actually kind of wild. ClickUp real CRM, ClickUp CRM for real estate. So if a real estate agent is looking to use ClickUp as their CRM for their business, where are they going to go to learn more? They're not going to go to your blog. They're not going to go to your website. They're not going to go to Google. They're going to go to YouTube. This is where, and then look, it always changes, which is kind of funny. So there's the first person, meet Dan. He created a video 3 months ago. Oh, look, there's me, Jonathan Acuna, a video I created 2 years ago. Oh, look, it's me again, rank number 3. Video I created, same thing, 5 months ago. And then there's one more. There should be one more. There we go. I'm number 6. There's another one that I created 11 months ago. Between the top 6, I own top 3 of the search results. That's equivalent to owning the top front page of Google. That's why YouTube long form 5 to 10 minutes is very important, because customers are going to go there if they watch your video. These are basically evergreen webinars. They are going to run forever. They're going to nurture the clients, give a ton of value. Same thing what I'm doing right here is this webinar, just giving away a ton of value. And then at the very end, you pitch your offer, you pitch your whatever, your product or service. So I think here, yeah, the only offer call to action is to sign up for the free AI newsletter, which everyone should sign up for. The free AI newsletter is completely free, simpletechskills.com. So that's SEO research. That's just YouTube. And that's for that. So let's go down to sales. This is just a quick thing on sales. We're not going to dive deep in sales, but just know once you get people's attention and you get people into your world, you need to qualify them. For sales, there are 3 questions that you need to ask. Are they the decision maker? Meaning, can they make purchasing decisions, or do they need to ask their boss, their spouse, or someone else for access to funds to purchase? Second, most importantly, do they have access to funds and credit? I was coaching a young entrepreneur, and he wanted to sell to kids. And I was like, do kids have disposable income? He's like, no. I was like, you're not going to grow that business. Sorry. He wanted to do another one that was selling a product or service to students. And I was like, do students have disposable income to afford your product or service? He was like, no. And I was like, you're going to have a hard time wondering why no one's buying your service. So your demographic that you're targeting, you have to make sure they have disposable income to afford your product or services, for example. And lastly, is it a high problem for them? Is it a priority? Is it something I need solved today? For example, getting a business is going to reach out to a marketing agency because they're like, yes, I need leads today because my business has not been growing. We're losing money every single month. Clients are churning away and I don't know how to get new clients. I need to hire a marketing agency, for example. So that's a very high problem for them to now start reaching out. For example, that they're like, oh my God, please solve this problem, or else it's a very high risk, versus like a nice to have luxury, which is not really important. This is actually really good. from marketing. When you do your marketing research, you need to know the top 3 to 5, actually 5 things, top 5 things that keep them up at night, because you're going to emphasize those pain points in your marketing communication, to get them to reimagine the pain that they're in, to put it to the top of the mind, to surface it, to then pitch your product or service. If it's not it's not emphasized, then they're thinking about cat videos, they're thinking about the game night, they're thinking about all sorts of random other things. So you need to know that. And let's actually go to, because we just built this funnel today here. We did it for a life coach. So let's go to this life coaching landing page. So if this is, for example, this is a client that they're a life coach. Right here down below, it says, are you struggling with? And then for them, since they're, his clients are people that are looking for life coaching. So it's like, imagine you walked up to a stranger that was like in pain, and you talk to him, and you're like, hey, looks like you're suffering from a lot of chronic burnout, and you really look overwhelmed and you look exhausted. How's life going? Do you have direction, goals? It's like, how's work-life balance? Are you missing family events? Do you have hobbies? Do you have any peace? Like, are you self-sabotaging? Do you have repeating patterns that you really can't shake? Are you procrastinating, people pleasing? Do you have a fear of failure? Or are you just feeling stuck? I know that you're capable of more, but lacking the tools and clarity to break through to the next level. This is understanding the pain points that keep your customers up at night. So when you talk to them, you're not saying, hey, do you want life coaching? I do life coaching. No, you're going to say like, hey, Johnny, you look like you're stuck in life. I haven't seen you take a day off. You really look burnt out and overwhelmed. Is everything okay? And they'll be like, fuck, man, is that obvious? Like, how'd you know? It's like, well, this is marketing. So it's like understanding your customers more than they understand themselves, understanding the pain and struggles that they're in that keep them up at night, because that is what you're going to communicate and surface to then pitch. It's almost like being a doctor. We'll go into actually sales calls probably later, to emphasize, oh, well, if you're having that problem, I have the best solution. Look, you don't even have to, like Sally, she went through this program. 30 days later, she's so happy. She has peace. She has work-life balance. We got Dr. Chad. Good to see you. And so this is why it's very important. This is going to come from ChatGPT. You're going to put in your customer avatar, your business, and understand and ask ChatGPT, hey, what are the top 5 things that keep my customers up at night? And now you have content. Now you have ideas to create. You're going to give away in your content. Here's the top three tips to prevent burnout. If you're feeling overwhelmed, do this one thing at night. Do you have no purpose in life? Look, follow these 3 steps to get clarity and direction in your life. Are you constantly self-sabotaging? Well, say these 3 mantras every morning, and they're going to help transform your life. Are you feeling stuck? Look, Johnny used to feel stuck. Now we're getting into testimonials. Johnny used to feel stuck, but now he went through our program, and 30 days later, he has a better relationship with his family. He's able to take time off from work. He's able to separate work from personal life and actually go on vacations. He's not stuck, and he has direction in his life. Do you want the same transformation? Do you want the same ideal end result, for example? So this is all why it's very important to understand what keeps your customers up at night, to understand their pain points, to then understand what your product or service is, how it connects. Because your product or services is the bridge to the transformation. Those are really good. Next one. Where do your customers hang out? I'm just going to shorten it and say your ideal customers hangs out in a small percentage of all of these platforms. Some of them are going to hang out on Instagram. Some of them are going to hang out on Instagram. Some are on TikTok. Some are on YouTube, for example. For example, I am live streaming to both TikTok and YouTube. Shout out to everyone. 1,700 likes. You guys are amazing. So you need to be on all platforms. You cannot depend on just one platform or expect to grow a business in just one platform. It doesn't work like that. You have to be omnipresent, because they're going to go to TikTok some days, they're going to go to YouTube on other days, they're going to go to LinkedIn for other days and stuff like that. You need to be everywhere. And if you're like, John, that sounds overwhelming, oh my God, there are tools that help you automate your content posting. You should not be posting directly from your phone or editing from your phone. That is a bad practice. You want to edit on a computer. You are a business, get a computer or a laptop, and you need to be editing your content on a computer or a laptop and then scheduling to post it. The tools that are there for you is Buffer. which is $5 per channel, or now we're getting into tools. Don't worry about the tactical stuff too much. It's not the tools that are going to make the difference in your business, but more understanding the principles that I need to post daily on all the social media platforms. That's more important than the tactical, which is like, this is the specific tool to use or whatever. But anyways, Buffer is free for 3 social accounts. Let's see. Yeah. And you can you could add 3 accounts like TikTok, LinkedIn, and Instagram, for example. You could post a schedule to post content on all of those platforms, 10 pieces of content per channel, and then they could schedule to post 3 times a day, twice a day, every morning at 7 a.m., once a day, or something like that. Your first metric or goal is just to post once daily. Do that for 3 months. Just do that for 3 months and try not to miss a day. I'm talking even weekends. You shouldn't even post like wake up and post and stuff like that. No, spend one day per week to commit to creating content. You're going to do script, you're going to record, you're going to edit, and you're going to post or schedule to post, and then you're done. It's 1 day a week. You shouldn't be doing every single day to try and do that, unless you're doing lives like what I'm doing right now, for example. That's a whole nother level. But Buffer is one of those tools to help you schedule to post content on all the social media channels. For example, the more channels, if you want more customers, post on more social media channels. For example, you can this is important. You cannot repost content from one channel and post it on other channels. For example, you can't take your YouTube videos and repost them on TikTok and Instagram. They will fail. They will not get views. You'll be stuck at the quote unquote 200 view jail, for example. The reason why is you need to create unique content for that specific channel. So the content like Reels works, short form content, 30-second vertical videos works great for Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts, which is fine. Horizontal videos are only basically on YouTube. Blogs are pretty much great. Blogs and more infographics are really good for Instagram. Not going to talk about Pinterest. Don't worry about Pinterest. This should not be a priority channel, because where are your customers hanging out? They are on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X. That's all. I would say that was like the priority of all of them, basically. Yeah. So if anything, you need to post more volume consistently. Start with once a day. Start the three-week challenge. Start posting 1 piece of content a day. Just do that consistently. You'll get better with more reps. And then let's get into content really quickly. Hooks. Everything is about the hook. The algorithm judges your content on 3 key factors. Factor number 1, if you guys are finding this valuable, put a number 1 in the chat to let me know that you guys are finding this valuable, and I'll go into 3 tips for social media content while I take a quick water break. We're jamming. We got MK, we got Doctor. I'm just seeing if you guys are awake. Nice. Okay. So 3 pieces that your algorithm judges every piece of content that you create. Criteria number 1 is, did this stop? Horatio says number 1. Sharon says number 1. YouTube has like a 15-second delay. So number 1 is, did it stop the user from scrolling, which is very important, Brother Vince. Appreciate it. And that is going to be determined by the first 2 to 3 seconds max. You need to get your hook, your attention grabbing line said in the first 2 to 3 seconds. I'm now trying to get them down to like 2 seconds, which is I'm finding higher conversion. But you need to say one sentence that grabs the user's attention. Dr. Parcell puts in, I appreciate the prize. So this is crucially important. Your content will live or die on the first 3 seconds on the hook that you say. If you're like, hey, welcome to my channel. On this channel, I talk about blah, blah, blah. Or like, hey, have you ever thought about blah, 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 blah. It's like, people are like, gone. It is incredibly competitive creating content. So your hooks need to, and the way to think about hooks, there are a few different ways to do hooks. You always want to think about, we'll do hooks in 2 different categories. One is, these are tips. 3 tips to achieve some result. 3 tips to lose weight. Top 5 AI tools to make more money online. Here, those are like tips. They're technically called listicles. or you could do the number one. The number one is great. The number one thing entrepreneurs need to know in order to grow online. The number one AI tool that's better than ChatGPT. You're getting pretty good at these. Then you also turn into mistakes. Mistakes are also really good. 3 mistakes to avoid as a beginner starting your first business. 3 mistakes to avoid, or the number one mistake to avoid when using ChatGPT. Hey, you're using ChatGPT wrong. Do this instead. It goes on and on and on. Highly recommend to give you guys, because I'm going to give you guys a ton of tips. Highly recommend sign up for Sabrina Romanoff. If you sign up for Sabrina's, I'm plugging her a lot. If you sign up for Sabrina's newsletter, the first thing that she's going to give you is a Notion database of like 1,400 hooks that you could use for your content. So definitely sign up. You get, because she works out, is it just prompts and tutorials? Yeah, and then AI agents. Let's see. Yeah, the first thing that you get when you confirm from her email list is she's gonna go into how she grew on TikTok, and she's gonna give you all the hooks, types of hooks to use. So everything I've been saying, those are hooks. That's criteria number 1. Criteria number 2: did they watch the whole video? That's what video watch time is insane. On YouTube, it's like 5 minutes. On TikTok, Instagram, and short form vertical content, that's usually around, honestly, 20 seconds is max. Honestly, they're not even gonna watch for the whole minute, basically. That's there, or like more than 50% of people are not gonna watch through the whole video, basically, but you get under 50. And then third is engagement. I'm coming up with wrong fingers. Third is engagement. Did they like? Did they comment? Did they bookmark? And did they share? So the algorithm will give you a little point for each one that they do, especially on TikTok. That's each one boosts engagement, because then if they stop scrolling, they watch through 80% of the video, and they comment, they like, they bookmark, and they share, that's telling the algorithm that this is a really good piece of content. And it basically YouTube does the same thing. It does we'll call it test batches. It shows it to the first 100 people and sees how many people follow those criterias. Based on that, if you get a high engagement, then it moves up to the next 100, then the next 200, then the next 500, then the next 300, and so forth. So basically, it's always testing to see, does this consistently engage? Because the whole thing about every algorithm, their number one goal is to keep people on the platform. That's all. So as long as your content keeps that person on the platform. For a lot of people that were doing, we had this when we were talking about Facebook and Instagram ads, one of the guys in the comments was like, hey, my Facebook ads are like $4 a click on Facebook. And I'm like, that's ludicrously expensive. I bet you're probably saying, hey, click this link, go to my website, and fill out the form on my website for my product or service. If you take the customer off the platform, the algorithm and even the ad campaign is going to ding you for that, for example. So Facebook and Instagram is going to charge you more if you have to force the user to go to your website to fill out the form on your website for any of your ad campaigns. There's hacks around it. So basically, you have them use the built-in form in your ad campaign. You could drop your cost per click from $4 a click down to about 80 cents per click. So you get 3 times more volume based on for the same thing just by doing that little hack. So it's all about the game. Each algorithm and every app just wants to keep the user on the platform at the end of the day. Nice, we are jamming. So that's a lot about content. Keep it simple. Start posting just 1 a day. Pick 2 platforms and just do that for 3 months. Don't overwhelm yourself. And then do batching. Every Sunday is your content day. I don't care if it takes you an hour. I don't care if it takes you 3 hours. Time block that day where you're like, nothing, I don't do anything else but create content to then schedule to post. That way you don't have to do that everyday kind of race kind of thing. And then once you get more reps in, then you start getting better with the hooks. You start creating better content. Last thing about content real quick, where do you get content ideas? You need to study your competition. So for example, I do have it. Let me do this. I have a list here. Yeah, here, for example. This is a software called TickTick. If you're in the AI, shout out to right now, quick plug, for the AI community course. Next week, we're going to publish the productivity course where we help you with task management, time management, Notion as a digital notebook, computer productivity, There's a lot of real good stuff in there. We're going to teach you how to use TickTick. TickTick is a very simple task and project management app. And basically, man, we're at 44 minutes already. And basically, in it, I keep 3 lists. List number 1 is tasks for work. List number 2 is tasks for personal life. But list number 3 is most importantly, that is content. So whenever I'm on my downtime, I'm just sitting around, bored, I need to take a break from work, whatever. And I'm scrolling. I scroll just like you, don't worry. And so when I'm scrolling, I follow all my competitors. So everyone that creates really good AI content, I follow them because they're in my niche. And then they're the ones that keep me up to date as far as new trends and stuff. And then if I ever find a video that I'm like, yo, I didn't know that, or that's interesting, or man, that got a lot of views. For example, this is a list of all content. This is what's called a swipe file. A swipe file in marketing is saved copies of ads, content, websites, competitor offers, pricing, whatever. Swipe file is just a copy of some marketing material from your competitor. Here, this is just all content ideas. All of this. How many? I wish I could tell the name or number. Oh, there's 145. There's 145 content ideas that I've just been like, oh, that's good. Bookmark. Oh, that's good. Not bookmark, but send it to TickTick to archive it. So whenever I create content, I'm literally going to go to the very top of the list and go, I have 2 hours to create content. I don't know what I'm going to create. Let me look at my swipe file and just go from the top of the list, click the first one and go, what was this thing? Why did I save this? Oh, hold on. I got to turn the music off. Copyright. Turn the music off. Play. The first thing that I'm going to say is, why did this piece of content get 36,000 views? That's a lot of views. I want to know what they do. And look, a lot of engagement too. 1,200 comments. I want to study. I want to create something. Oh, look, it's 14 seconds long. It's ChatGPT related, so it's in my niche. I'm going to create something similar. So I go and create my own type of content that's similar to this. The style, the type of music, I'm going to try and replicate it as best I can, for example. And so I'm going to do this for 5 pieces of content. And once I'm done, I'm like, okay, cool. Let me just archive this. Click, saves, it archives, and then I just move on to the next one. So content is also keeping a swipe file of your competitors' pieces of content. Thank you so much. You'll see a piece of content like that pretty soon. That's content. Man, we're jamming. Value ladder. Put a number 2 in the chat if you guys are finding this valuable. We lost a lot of TikTok subscribers. So sad. We just got MKZ and welcome, Rebecca. Appreciate each and every one of you. Just trying to see if you guys are still there. We got a lot more viewers on YouTube. We're going to keep going. We're 3 more chapters away if you guys are sticking with me. We're going into overtime too. So put a number 2 in the chat if you're there. Man, it's pretty dead. Quiet. There we go. Rebecca's there. Brother Vince is there. MKZ is there. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Most important lesson right here, value ladder. This is huge. Eric, welcome to the family. Number 2, I appreciate it. The value ladder. Most businesses fail because they don't have a lead magnet. They're not creating free content. They only sell one product or service. Hey, David E., welcome. And so Jerry is like, welcome back. Good to see you, Jerry. And so value ladder is important. These are basically, it goes into what are the 4 irresistible offers that every business needs in order to grow and scale. If you're not growing, if you're not scaling, if you're not getting consistent sales, it's because you're missing these tiers. So these are what I also call the stairway of trust, of how customers are going to come into your world to then ascend up your world. For example, step number 1 is lead magnet. That's your content. Well, actually, there's a step 0 right below that, and that's trust. And that trust is going to come from all your free content. That's your social media content. It's really just only right now just from social media content at the end of the day in your lives. Those are the only 2 things that step 0. That's not on here. Should update it. Then once they consume your content, 7 hours of content, they know, like, and trust you. Then they get into the next level, which is, or your first level, which is a lead magnet. Something in exchange for their contact information so you can stay in touch. Sharon's number 2. And Jerry says, top tier, also referring to premium high ticket offer. That is correct. And so you need something first as you're starting this relationship relationship with your ideal customer is that you're first going to say, hey, if you give me your email, I'm going to give you a ton of value, a free masterclass, 1,400 ChatGPT prompts, a 4-hour ChatGPT course, a full digital marketing masterclass, whatever. So you need to give a ton of value. Eric is like, hey, I just stumbled across this, been listening. How long have you been doing this daily? Welcome, Eric, to the AI family. I go live twice a day. We talk about AI and digital marketing. So next step is you need to find which, not all customers that sign up for your email list, but you need to separate the ones that are serious about trying to get this problem in their life solved as quickly as possible. That's going to be your low ticket offer. In today's buyer's journey, you need to sell a low ticket offer that gives them enough value. What they're testing for is, if I give you my contact information, if I give you $19, are you going to give me 3 times more value? It's a price versus value, always different. And so the price that they pay, $19 for a book or a mini course, for example, are they going to get 3 times more value? That's the first step, and they're testing trust. Are you a scammer? Are you going to just take my money and run? Before they invest more money into your business, thousands of dollars, for example, for high ticket services or high ticket coaching, for example, they need to ascend. You grow your ideal client, not find your, like, I was working with a barber the other day. He's like, I only want to work with like high ticket clients. And I'm like, bro, it doesn't work like that. You have to ascend. You have to bring them in at a low, then grow them up all the way to a mid to a high. So price tiers, low, mid, high, the way they work out is usually low ticket is around $19 to about $97. Then you have mid ticket, which is usually around $197 to $497. It could be per month. It could also be a one-time buy. High ticket is usually $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, for example, for whatever your service that you're providing, for example. And so those are the tiers that you have. Lastly, one that's not on here is what's called recurring revenue. In 2025, you need to add some subscription service, some community aspect, some subscription service, because that's going to iron out the months that are irregular. Some are ups, some are down. So even that some are ups or down, you should also be stacking that monthly recurring revenue through a subscription offer. Very valuable. Communities are probably the number one from there. That's the value ladder. So highly recommend you're going to go to ChatGPT. You're going to work out these images, take a screenshot, give it to ChatGPT and say, my business is X. I sell Y to this ideal customer. Help me map out or plan out my lead magnet, my low ticket offer, my mid ticket offer, and my high ticket offer, for example. If you go to dentist, for example, this is a great example. The dentist, when you first walk into the dentist, he's not going to hit you with a $5,000 cosmetic like bill right off the bat. It's like, well, it's the same thing like dating. Like, you're not going to walk up to a chick and be like, do you want to marry me and go to Cabo right now? They're going to be like, you psychopath. Like, I don't know you. I don't trust you. Like, where did you come from? And so here, you're going to start with a low ticket offer. This is actually technically called a lost leader. Jerry says, helps to build diverse streams of revenue from the same offering, increase the sustainability. Shout out to Jerry, A+ student right there. Love it. And so the low ticket offer is very important, because don't expect to be profitable on your first sale. It's because it's your first transaction with the customer. Usually in marketing, it's gonna be at a loss, for example, because you're in a competitive market. They've never tried your business before, for example. And so having a lost leader say, hey, come on in for this irresistible steal of a discount of a deal, a mafia offer that's so irresistible they would be foolish to say no. For example, hey, come on in for $49 teeth cleaning. You're like, $49 teeth cleaning? Usually my dentist is like $200 for teeth cleaning, and you're gonna whiten my teeth too? Holy shit, that's a pretty good steal. Okay, $49. That's a low ticket. I could expect to lose. I mean, even if I lose $49 and it doesn't turn out to be, it's not that big of an impact to me. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. Let me try it out. Boom. Now they're into your world. And then in there, you're like, oh, we just discovered 5 cavities, and now we need to charge you $497 for those cavities. And then you just watch it. They're real. Dentists are so good at it's upsells. You should always have upsells and downsells, for example, too. So expect to have a loss leader. For example, I like this example. Barbershops, they charge around $50 per haircut. One when I coach them, they want to sell their first time haircut to first time customers at $50 to brand new customers from ad campaigns. And when we ran a 30-day ad campaign, they got 30 leads from let's say it was $1,000 budget. So $1,000 budget for the first month, they got 30 leads for a $50 first time haircut. Then when we switched the offer to a $19 first time haircut, we went from 30 leads a month to 300 leads the next month. Or actually 300 customers, sorry. We broke his business in a month because we had an irresistible offer that now he's not going to charge $19 for every single haircut right after that. No, it's a loss leader just to get them in, and then you wow them with your service. You over deliver. You show them an amazing experience so that you build that loyalty programs so that they keep coming back. Jerry's like, microtransactions are key. Jerry is my star student. Jerry's the shit. Okay, next one, my favorite, irresistible offers. Notice how we haven't talked about AI much. We haven't talked about tech. We haven't talked about those are tactics. These are the principles that if you change these principles, you will make more money, get more leads at the end of the day. Mafia offers, also called irresistible offers. Love this. Your business, when they go to your landing page, you need to have a irresistible offer in the first sentence when they come to that landing page. If you have any other jargon at the very top, for example, that's not irresistible, like you will get X result in Y time is usually the formula. Jerry says customer service to referrals. That's it. It's really it's continuous business. Actually, for example, like loyalty programs, I go to Sports Clips. I have their little Sports Clips card where every 6th clip I get a 50% off or stuff like that. That's a loyalty program. They know customers are going to leave after about 5 haircuts and go somewhere else or forget about the business. But having a loyalty program where you incentivize them to come back in is a great customer service referral thing. So irresistible offer. This is Jim Quick. Very great, but also especially for his marketing. He runs paid ad campaigns, and then he's running it all traffic to this landing page where here's an irresistible offer. Discover how to read 300% faster, 300% faster and more effective in just 21 days. You need to add a time component to what's the transformation. That's a very powerful marketing campaign, because they're like, how long does this process going to take? How much am I going to have to invest in it? And you're like, no, 21 days, we're going to get you 300% faster reading. What? Really? Wait, how much is this? Oh, no, it's only $197. Okay. He technically has a low ticket, $97 that you'll discover before this. This is technically the mid-ticket upsell that he goes up to, or you'll get his email list, which is his first low ticket offer. So, and then notice the page has a video sales letter. Please, if you take anything away from this webinar, add a 2-minute video sales letter that says, starts off, do you struggle with this pain? I can help you get Y result in Z time. So I'll help you get 300% more effective reading in just 21 days. Then you add testimonials. Johnny took our program and now he's reading 300% faster. That allowed him to pass his certification exam for his career, whatever, something like that. And then lastly is the call to action. Here's how to get started. Just fill out this form and we'll get in contact immediately and get you into the program, or just click the buy now button or something like that. Those are the main elements of a video sales letter. No more than 2 minutes long. They need to see your face. You need to be on camera, which is very important, because they're going to go, oh, stranger, I've never met you before. But if you're willing to be on camera and show yourself publicly face and just authentically, they're going to be like, so you see Jim? He's like, hey, this is just me in a t-shirt. And I'm just like, it's not like he's not in a suit and tie. It's not some crazy production. The less production is actually the better. It's the more raw and authentic. We're not going to do value stack. Don't worry about value stack. Next one. This one's actually more important. Websites and funnels. This is so important. Oh my gosh. Do not build your website on Wix, Squarespace, GoDaddy, or WordPress, or any AI website builder too. Framer, Bolt, I think was another one, and stuff like that. Please, dear God, don't use any of those tools. If you use those tools, I guarantee you just killed your business. Like you're do it for 6 months, and then 6 months later you're like, man, my website is not bringing me any leads. It's a pretty beautiful website, and this is WordPress, and it was cheap, but it's like, or you got a Wix Squarespace and a Squarespace website, and you're like, but no one's contacting me. It's because websites died 10 years ago. ClickFunnels killed websites efficiently. So websites, if you think of a website, every button, think of it like a door, and it acts like a brick wall. They're never going to scroll down below the top of the page. They need a video. And then when you have 14 different links at the very top, every button is overwhelms the customer, that they're like, I don't know which route, where do I go? Which one do I click on? I'm in a room, went to the lobby, and now I got 14 doors. Where do I go? And there's no one to guide them. So that's why websites are dead. Next, most importantly, is funnels. Funnels are the only way. Here's actually an example of a funnel. Yeah, this is actually a good example of a funnel. The only thing to do is to click the orange button and watch the 2-minute video sales letter right there. Click the orange button, watch the video. Orange button, video. When you click on the video and watch it, boom, it hits you with a 10-minute video sales letter. This gets into, you have a VSL here, and then here you have more of a webinar. This is very important if you're trying to sell mid to high ticket price products. Do not send your customers to just like a contact or a Calendly, for example, and just hope they book. They won't. They need to be nurtured. They need to consume 7 hours of pieces of content from your business. And so you need to add a webinar to nurture the relationship, to build trust. It's all about trust. It's just giving away a ton of value, just like this webinar. It's just trust building. It's just giving away a ton of value at the end of the day. And then they have a very clear call to action. Look how simple this website is. It literally says, yo, step 1, watch this case study video. Case studies are great because they're like, look at Johnny, he went through our program and now he's whatever, making X amount more money. Look at Sally, she went to our program and now she started a dream business. She was able to take the vacation around the world, whatever. And then the second thing, you need to communicate on a 5th grade level what you want your customers to do on the websites. Most websites have like pictures and walls of text. They're never going to read the text. They're never going to read your blog. People don't got time. They want to watch a video and know what button to click right after. So here it literally says, step 2, apply, schedule a free strategy call with one of our team members to see if this program is for you. If it's an application call, this is definitely a $5,000 or more program. You cannot sell that through a contact me now kind of thing. It doesn't work. These are just really good. Cool. Let's bring it, and then we'll do just like Q&A stuff. So let's review everything in the digital marketing system, basically. Number 1, you need to know your ideal customer. You need to know, Jerry's like, Jonathan, I love the fact that you're mentioning something I touched on in today. We vibing. We're on the same level, Jerry. You're doing great things at the same time. We're on the same level. So number 1, you need to know your ideal customers. What keeps them up at night? What are the pain points that they're currently in? What social media channels are they mostly hanging out on? What type of content do they consume? And also, what type of content can I use to get their attention? Second, the value ladder. You need to build out your trust, which is all your organic content on all the social media channels. If you don't create content, you don't exist to your customers. They're going to find it very shady that you're not online. Why are you not online? What's the problem? Like that's a red flag to why is your Instagram profile not a business profile? They're going to go to your Instagram honestly first to check you out too. And so they're not going to go to Google reviews. They couldn't get shit about that. So it's like, they're going to go to your TikTok. They're going to go to your bio. They're mostly your bio, and they're going to see like, is this what you do? There's an analogy I like using, which is the brain surgeon. Are you the expert in this? For example, if I need brain surgery to cut out this tumor, I'm going to hire the expert that's a brain surgeon, not the brain surgeon that part-times as a chef, for example. So if you part-time as something else, meaning that you're also creating content or talking about random other things on your profile, for example, people don't take you seriously. Also, most importantly, please do not use, I tell this so hard, please do not use a @Gmail for your email. If I'm emailing a business and they're replying back in a Gmail email, I'm like, oh, this is a hobby or a scam. Fuck this. Like, gone. You need to spend the $6 a month, go to Google, buy the business workspace. $6 a month, you get a @yourdomain.com. Mine is hello@simpletechskills.com. Way more professional, and you get to do a lot of cool things with other automation from there too. So you need to brand yourself consistently online. Then we're going to irresistible offers. Jerry's like, facts, more facts, trust. Like these little things are like little blocks that prevent you from making more money. And each one is just like removing a stone. And I've coached hundreds of entrepreneurs across many different industries. And so these are the commonality pitfalls that I see that I coach them through. Once they go through it, 90 days, they double the revenue. So it's like these little things, better than like, hey, if you just switch from one, it's not the tactical, it's these more principles that are more powerful. Lastly is Mafia Irresistible Offers. Oh, I wish I kind of had Myron's. Well, it's the same. Irresistible Offers. Your first one is for a lead magnet. Second one is for a low ticket item. Third one is for mid. 5 is high ticket, and 6 is recurring revenue. Each one needs to be a very clear, irresistible offer. Jerry's like, and up to 30 profiles for the same account on that Google Workspace. Yep, you could honestly say fake, but you could make them up for all the different people in your company. Is very professional, and you can use the same accounts in the same domain. 100%. These are the little things that make you stand out more professionally online, because marketing is all about, 1, getting attention. 2, when they check you out, they're going to do their due diligence. And 3rd is your lead acquisition system, or how you capture leads. That's your website, your lead magnet, your email marketing, for example. Man, we jammed through. That is basically digital marketing in a masterclass, just on a short, high-level view. Quick thing about tactical, because we did a whole, actually, let me show you guys this. We did a presentation today for today's office hours for the AI community members, and one of the members talked about like, what's the budget? Like, what's the minimal budget that I need to, like, what tools, what's like the bare things I need? Do I need to buy everything? What do I need and how much? Budget $110 a month just for your marketing tools, just for that. That is, there's 2 paths you could do. You could do the DIY path, which is like the lead pages for the website, ClickUp for the CRM, kit.com for the email marketing. Like you can see them here. There's like the DIY approach. You need a funnel for your website. You need to have a website. You also do not use a link tree or anything like that. That's horrible. Send them to a website. And on the website, the only thing there is a lead magnet. For example, when you go to my simple tech skills, first thing that you see is my lead magnet right there. Enter your email, you got all those goodies. I don't send them to a link. Oh God, link trees are the death of businesses, like Jesus. Lead pages is affordable, $49 a month. Then you have kit.com, $29 a month. Great for email marketing. They give you unlimited marketing. Jerry's like rolling on the floor laughing. Could have used this before I did a brick and mortar. Trust, I say all this because I've lost thousands of dollars learning the hard way. I've invested more in my marketing education. That's why I'm so passionate about it, that I'm like, these are the little things I wish I knew, because if I wish I knew them, I would have made more money sooner and saved me a ton of time. Kit.com is great for email marketing. Great thing about that is that you don't have to do the domain, or unlike Go High Level is notorious for getting your emails and text messages, or pretty much more emails, flagged as spam. That's why I use kit.com. They were previously ConvertKit.com. It's $25 a month. Technically, it's a little more expensive, but you get limited emails, and then yeah, that's really good. If you do the DIY approach, you're going to use either Zapier or Make.com to kind of glue everything together, meaning if a customer fills out the contact form on your website, Zapier or Make.com is going to take that name and email and drop them into your email campaign and drop them into your CRM, all automatically. For example, do not run your email, or do not run your CRM out of your email, for example. That's like, you need a CRM. A CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management System. CRM, ClickUp. And so what it allows you to do, this is notorious for like helping you make more money. For like, let's open this in a new window. John, what's a CRM? A CRM allows you to organize all your contacts, the people that you're doing it's basically your sales cycle. Yeah, this is actually, I like the vertical. Yeah, this is actually a really good image right here. Look at that. Nice. I love CRMs. The CRM is basically your sales process. When customers come in on the left-hand side, they come in as a new lead, meaning you've never talked to them before. Then they go through your qualification process to either book a discovery call, to get in touch back with you, for example, or they're either a closed win or closed loss, for example. If you don't have one, this is actually if you're making money, for example, like if you're making more than 2K a month, for example, adding a CRM is going to help you organize more clients in. It's basically all about the follow-up process. I had a client that was making 2K a month, didn't know how many clients he was serving. Once we installed a CRM, now he's making 8K a month, because it's all organized. He was trying to manage everything in his email, trying to just react like a firefighter, just whatever came in. Oh, I got to focus on the new lead. They just came in. What about the other one? Oh, no, they weren't interested, but I got to focus on the new one. And so you're in like firefighter mode. This is really good so you can help stay top of mind for all your customers. ClickUp is what I recommend. It's $12 a month. And then, but you got to glue it all together per se. And so that's why I recommend, if you can afford it too, they roughly come out to the same cost anyways, like $110 a month. Either way you work it, just know it's going to be $110 with DIY, gluing it all together with Zapier and stuff like that, or it's going to be all in one with Go High Level. Budget $97 a month for Go High Level, has all of the tools in one. I'm not sponsored by them. And then budget about $10 a month for email messaging, because Go High Level does charge for every email. It's fractions of a penny. It's still going to be cheaper than Kit.com or ConvertKit, for example. Nice. So that's like, if you're essential, this is your lead capture system. So when you create content or run ads, they all go to your website, and your website will convert traffic. Let me show you something very important. Your website is what turns visitors into leads. For example, that email list on my website, no, not that one, this one. That's people opening. Let me show you that, because I want to show you receipts. Putting a lead magnet on your website as the first form of entry into, remember the first step is a lead magnet from the Stairway of Trust. This statistically converts 41.5% of traffic into leads. So 45% of people that go to my website say, yes, that sounds like a great offer of all the things I'm going to get, the PDF, the 4-hour course, and all I have to do is enter my email. Done. Versus if you go to your website and you're looking at your analytics, I could tell you're getting less than 3%. You're probably 3% conversion. That means that you're losing out on 97% of traffic that's going to your website. One, by having a Wix, Squarespace, GoDaddy, or any other website in itself, not having a funnel, and also not having a lead magnet on there. JR says true. So this is allowing me. So for example, this is your business will live or die based on your email list. 100%. Like, your email list is how you stay top of mind for your customers throughout the time, because not only 3% of buyers are ready to buy today. The other 97% of buyers are going to be ready to buy in 30, 60, 90, or 1 year's time. So you need to stay top of mind by continuously adding value and nurturing the relationship. That's strategically why I go live 7 days a week. And also, for all the people that sign up for the newsletter, you get access to an exclusive Saturday webinar where we do the same thing, but I could give you guys more one-on-one questions and advice. That happens every Saturday. It's that consistency that allows my customers that come in continue to get value, and after some period of time, they're like, holy shit, John's been giving a ton of value, and now's the right time. I'm gonna go sign up for his AI Academy. It sounds fucking awesome. And so that's the next step. I always on a low ticket offer and a mid ticket offer for the annual plan or something like that. So for example, I'm creating content. This was a really good day. 53 emails in a day. That would have cost me $200 a day, $200 just to get 53 emails if I were to run in a Facebook ad campaign, for example. So I've been getting all of these, 387 emails since February 4th is when I switched over. January, I made myself a challenge. I was like, I'm not paying for ads anymore. I need to really figure out content, because my content was shit. Content sucked. You could look at my Instagram or my TikTok and look at my old stuff. It's not that far. You could go down 200 views. Everything was like 200 views, 200. It sucked. So I was like, I need to figure out this content game. I need to take it seriously. And then I figured out hooks. Then I figured out trending content. And then I figured out posting daily. And then I figured out, oh shit, if I post more times daily, I get more views. And now I'm at 6 times a day a view and going live now twice a day. And you're like, John, that sounds like psychopath. But at the same time, I'm getting 50. It averages to like 30 emails a day, completely automatically. And then 3% of them will convert into a sale every month, basically, completely on autopilot. So that is marketing in a nutshell. Let's put a M in the chat for marketing. If you guys learned something new, one thing new that you learned in marketing, that is a whole marketing masterclass in an hour. Like, goddamn, that was a lot. We got MKZM. Oh, you guys got to put more M's in that. I know YouTube's got that delay. Eric says, so basically don't need a whole site. You can just use one page. So basically it's your landing page that serves as your website. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. Rebecca puts M for marketing. Nice. So that's the whole thing, basically. It's just an overview. Gomo's like, why? Or puts an M. I appreciate it. So quick couple things. If you want a more in-depth marketing course, sign up for the AI Academy. We're going to come out with a more in-depth. I'm going to show you how to run ads. I'm going to show you how to build funnels. I'm going to show you how to do competition research. I'm going to show you how to do customer profiles. I'm going to show you how to create irresistible offers, how to do copywriting, and also how to use AI for a lot of your marketing. So sign up for the AI Academy. At simpletechskills.com if you're serious about that. Plus you get twice a week office hours that we could go more in depth on stuffing like that from there. So I am now going to spend the rest hour or 40 minutes, 50 minutes, open questions, completely open. Please now put all sorts of marketing questions in the chat. Should I start with Google ads? Should I start with Facebook ads? Can you review funnels again? Put those questions in the chat and I will answer all of them right now. JR says the percentages of email marketing was great information. Nice. I appreciate that. And then this replay is going to be on my YouTube channel. It's already Sharon is like, appreciate you, Sharon. Sharon, yeah, this is going to be in the digital marketing course. We're going to go step by step. I'm going to give you all the frameworks. I'm going to show you exactly how to do everything, build the funnels, even go high level, how to set everything up, how to get leads, how to do Google ads, how to do Facebook ads, how to do content. We're going to be doing the Blotato course this week. So people that want to create content effortlessly with AI, that's coming out this week, which I'm excited for. Appreciate each and every one of you. We got to nerd out on marketing and I love talking about marketing. It's like, it's fun because these little things are like, oh my God, John, I did your offers thing and now I'm running ads and I'm like, I'm getting leads. My business is growing. This is great. Krabby Patty says, hi, Jonathan. What are some AI that can track and improve my Excel skills and VLOOKUP skills that I can't, what are some AI that I can teach and improve my my Excel skills and VLOOKUP skills? Not so much Excel. We're kind of like keeping it to digital marketing, Krabby Patty. We'll save that comment. But this is just marketing AI questions. Think of it like, because we just did a whole digital marketing masterclass. And then for people that are watching the replay, we could go deeper into that. JR says, I have the 297 version of Go High Level, but I'm still patching things together. Technically you don't need the 297. Like for one, the $97 plan, like if you go to Go High Level, like the only reason when you start off, like unless you're going to be a marketing agency, which is a whole different thing, which even then, because if you break it out, $97 a month, if you're a small business, you just need $97 a month. And then that's it essentially. Unless you're doing like the API that you need to like get information out of Go High Level to trigger something. I think it's free if you API information in, like adding contacts from somewhere. And then Go High Level, the way the 3 sub accounts work is the first sub account is going to be your website. Second sub account is specifically if you're a AI marketing agency and you're going to basically white label it to sell Go High Level to some niche. That's your demo account. That account is basically what you're going to use to build the demo account to show potential clients that says, hey, I built you this website and it's automated. It has email and text marketing. Here, try it out. Click. It also has AI and chatbots and all that. Do you want something like this? And you're going to say like, yeah, that's my website. Shit, that looks great. And you're like, great, $1,000. I'll set it up. $197 a month for to maintain it. And then that becomes a snapshot that you then could sell your third, which is your third sub account, which now you brought in enough to upgrade to the unlimited $297. You technically don't even need to upgrade to the next tier, the $497. For anyone that's listening, you don't need to upgrade to that. JR says, I do web design and marketing for small businesses. I have more than 3 clients. Oh, perfect. $297. You're good. That's it. And yes, if you're patching things together, here's the thing. You're probably serving different niches. And you're probably customizing everything different for each client. So what you technically want to do is niche down, build a sub account that's just for that niche. And then you're going to use that as your snapshot to then sell to all the other clients, because that's the challenge with Go High Level and the real key to scale. People mess up and they're unable to scale when they start serving different clients. So if you serve coaches one day, pizza shops the next day, barber shops the next day, you got to rebuild a whole different setup every single time, which takes more development time. So that's why you want to build the best snapshot, put everything in it, keep that account as just the snapshot account. And then when you sign on a new client, you just copy paste, and then once a month or once every 2 months, when you upgrade that snapshot, you release it to all your clients. You're like, no, you know what, guys, I just worked on a new upgrade. All of you are going to get Google ad reviews free in your account for just being an amazing client. I'm going to download and install it to make sure it's all set up, and you do versions and stuff like that. But that's the way to do it. So yeah, if you're still patching things together, it's because you're serving multiple clients and you don't have a clear offering as far as what your package is to sell. It should be a flat price. There's 2 packages. One is $1,000 a month for website, missed call text back, CRM, and email marketing. Done. And then the second package that you're selling is $2,000 to $3,000, which includes calendar booking. The calendar booking is in the higher package, $2,000 to $3,000. And then there's something else. There's Google reviews that's in that too, for that one, and AI chatbots, which is also going to be in that one for example. And then you're only selling those 2 packages. That's all to the same niche kind of thing. Now, I've also had situations selling to small businesses, and sometimes they can't afford the $2,000 or $3,000 like right up front. So I put them on a monthly plan. So for example, like let's say it's $1,000 for setup. I'll put them at $297, which is like the max. Like if they can't afford $297, I wouldn't touch them as a client. But I'll say, don't worry, I'll put you on a payment plan. It's $1,000 for me to set it up, and then $97 a month to maintain it. So tell you what, if you can't afford that, let's put you on a payment plan. Let's put you at $297 for 4 months, and then after 4 months, it downgrades to, or downsell. It goes down to $97 a month, and that's how I was able to down, because you should always have an upsell and a downsell, and the downsell is usually always some payment plan. People just need payment plans these days too. Like my AI Academy, you could spend $359, save 40% and get the annual plan, or do $49 a month and get the monthly plan. It's a downsell. It's a low ticket item versus the mid ticket item. Not everyone can buy the annual plan, but if they do, 40% off is an insane value that they're like, oh shit, if I'm all in for Jonathan's training throughout the whole year, like fuck yeah. But upsells, downsells, and payment plans. Good questions. Good questions. Brother Vince is like, Jonathan's a great trainer. No, I love teaching. I love just empowering other entrepreneurs to help you guys learn. JR says, thank you so much for that advice. Fuck yeah, JR. I want you to grow. I want you to scale. We're in the same boat. I love entrepreneurs. Tank, good to see you, Tank. Tank says, do you have an example of a website that's good for an AI agency? The Go High Level funnel. Actually, yeah. Actually, yeah. I would show you the best funnel, because I've seen all sorts of Go High Level websites. I'm going to tell you right now, please don't take this the wrong way. Trash. You're all building them like websites, which is, I don't understand. Like, they all look the same. It's like, no, I'm going to show you the best funnel in Go High Level for Go High Level agencies. Shout out to these guys in Dubai. You guys, if you've been on my streams before, you know who I'm talking about. This is in control. They are a marketing agency for luxury real estate agents only. They don't serve mom and pop shops, small businesses. They don't touch anyone else unless you do luxury real estate. They do marketing for it. This is really important around the niching. What do they have? An irresistible offer at the very top. This AI system that qualifies 400 leads daily, books meetings in minutes, and helps you close more deals faster than ever before. God damn, that's a great irresistible line. And we haven't even scrolled down. That's right there, captures it. So again, marketing, irresistible offer. Fix your, this is your irresistible offer at the very statement. Next, what do they have? They have, I think it's a 10-minute. Yeah, it's a 14-minute. It's literally it's not crazy production. It's just them sitting on the couch, just talking to you directly, like literally, like, look, let's break it down. Here's what we do. Here's how we help the other people. Here's what makes us unique. Here's testimonials. And then here's how to get started. They do not mention price on it too. Also very interesting. So this is a 14-minute video sales letter. Yes, you could do 2 minutes, but if you do a little longer, it's the same. It's going to convert higher. Again, you need to put them through a webinar. It's basically like a mini webinar as well too. This is what you need. So again, 2 things we've already seen before we didn't even scroll down. Zoom with the with the balloons. It has irresistible offer, number 1, and number 2 is a video sales letter / webinar right there, all free. So clients are going to watch that. Then it goes down to a calendar booking. They could technically increase their conversion if they put a form and then the calendar lead on the background. But they're like, look, if you want to book if you're serious. Because what they're able to sell as a transformation is very in demand and very high. Like, look, if you want this, like you want an automated AI robot that would do your AI cold calling and help you close 3 times more deals, and you don't have to hire another employee, you're going to book that calendar, especially when they're coming from their Instagram. Their Instagram is all their organic content. They run paid ads on Instagram. Look, their social media is only Instagram. They're not on TikTok. I don't think they're on TikTok. They may be, but I don't think I've seen them on TikTok. They're not on Facebook. They're on Instagram. They know their customers are on Instagram, so that's where they're going to put all their content. So when you go to their Instagram, let's check it out. Are they just posting hobbies, pictures when they're on vacation, or are they legit? Let's check out their bio. We build game-changing AI callers to grow your business. Book a demo today. Oh, they're a business, and this is what they do. Nice. Look, your website or your Instagram basically functions like a website as well too. This is where your customers are going to do due diligence. And the first 3, this is important. I got to sign in. I don't want to sign in. I'm too lazy. I don't want to sign in Instagram. The first pinned post is what's going to do all the selling. It's a demo of their product. And so that is what's going to sell. And look, 123,000 that's likes too. Now, something more interesting. They're running ads they're boosting that post because it was their highest performing organic content that, of course, they pump out a lot of content. So if you want an example of what should a Go High Level page do, this is it. Three elements. Number 1, irresistible offer at the top. Number 2, video sales letter. And then everything below it is testimonials. Video testimonials too. They know video is the highest conversion of leads, not these little text bios and stuff like that. That's like shit. So that's why this is a funnel for a Go High. And if you look at their website, it's built with Go High Level. Actually, not that button. This button right here. You can see it's built with Go High Level. So they're using Go High Level, but they do not look like any other marketing. Like all you guys are making your Go High Level accounts look like websites, and then you're like, we have an all-in-one software, and look, we could do calendar booking, and look, we could do a CRM. Your customers don't give a shit about like CRM. That's techno jargon. They don't care about funnels, ad campaigns, pixel codes, automation. They don't give a shit about any of that. They're like, hey, can you get me 400 leads daily? Holy shit, who are you? Let's do business. That's, again, they know their ideal customers. So when you're all your Go High Level agencies, you're a marketing agency. You should be promoting yourself, saying, I will get you more leads. I will get you more sales in some 30-day period. This is what we could get to you. Great questions. Tank says, what if I don't have testimonials? Get those testimonials. You need to work for free to get those testimonials. Charge. You still do need to charge. I don't recommend free, actually. You do need to charge some amount because, of course, every business is going to say, wait, you'll build me a free website and automation for free? Fuck yeah, I'll take you up on that offer and I never have to pay it. Like, not worth their time. They're not even going to give you a testimonial. They're just going to waste your time. So you're like, look, I usually charge $1,000 for this service, but for you, if you're serious, I'm going to give it to you for $500, 50% off. If you're committed, and we can even do a payment plan, half now, half when it's done. And the only thing I ask for in return for this discount is like just a 30-second video testimonial. That's it. And you do that for your first 3 clients, slap them on your website, boom, Bob's your uncle. Eric says, now are those people they hired to do testimony? No, none of these people. And you look, if you watch their Instagram, these are all clients of them. So don't recommend that. I'm gonna call you FPV. Walter, gotcha. Walter says, hi Jonathan, cool content. How robotic are the AI callers? Fucking human AI. This sounds so good. It's Vappy at the end of the day. If you guys want to know what they're not using Go High Level's voice. Dear God, if you have Go High Level, don't sell the voice in the chatbots. They're shit. They are shit. Like, you need to do Vappy or chat-based for chatbots, Vappy for voice. Like, it's basically is way better, 100 times better. Sounds real. If you Walter, if you watch any of my previous live videos, you'll see me do demos of Vappy. There's also a Vappy video on my YouTube channel you could go check out and see how humanistic. You could change it to any voice you want. California girl, wise man, receptionist, whatever. It's wild. It is wild. Nice. Please put your questions in the chat. Quick plug. Join for the AI newsletter. SimpleTechSkills.com. Sign up for the AI newsletter. Highly recommend it. If you want more help, sign up for if you want more tutorials on a lot of stuff, sign up for the AI community. It's going to be the cheapest this month for sure. We're getting more customers faster. Wild. Let's see. David says, what about retail? I pause because I'm like, meh. You can use retail. It's good. There's nothing wrong with it. It's almost as good as Vappy. But when I look at major players in the space, they're using Vappy. And I'm like, I'm going to follow what the major players are probably selling. Because again, you'll find other area tools that are similar or can do something, same thing. So it's like, study your industry, knowing what technology they're using because understand, Control, they charge $10,000 to set up Go High Level, Vappy, the automation, all of it to set up. They do 11 labs to clone the voice. Like, it's a very high ticket service kind of thing. And they charge 10 grand minimally to set it all up for them. Like, this is not cheap kind of things. So they're not using retail, that's for sure. Let's see. Walter says, nice. We use to fly at DeVry. Nice. David E. laughs, says, makes sense, good advice. No, it's like, look, there's a lot of other tools. Like, just because Go High Level does voice and chatbots doesn't mean you should be using it. You want to know, because it makes your business sound more legit at the end of the day. Like, I would play this video, but I gotta log into Instagram, and I don't want to log into Instagram. Tank says, what should we promise as an irresistible offer for small businesses? Depends. What's the business? Like, is it marketing services? Is it AI? Gotta be a little more specific as far as what the business is, and we could go a little bit deeper as far as what's the irresistible offer. Damn, we got 9 people on YouTube. Good to see everyone. You guys are amazing. AI agency. Here's the hack about AI agencies. Here's the pro tip. You don't mention AI. Surprisingly. 99% of business owners, when you talk to AI, they're like, I could do AI chatbots, I could do AI voice, I could do automations. Business owners like, fucking clueless, doesn't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're talking techno jargon. Don't talk techno jargon to the business owners. And so, but if you say, hey, I can help you get more leads, I can help you get more sales, dope. Now you got their attention. So your irresistible offer, and then you clarify, I could get you 30 leads in 30 days for $9.97 or your money back, whatever. You need to be very hyper specific. What is the clear transformation that you can offer? You don't mention funnels, you don't mention ad campaigns, you don't mention AI chatbots, you don't mention voice, make.com, Zapier, none of that. You don't mention it. They don't care about any of that. They just want more leads, more sales, and they don't care how you do it. That's your magic. That's your tools. That's your specialty. They're just business owners. They just want to provide a good service and grow their business. So how can you help them grow their business is basically. So try 2 different sales calls. Call one and say, hey, we could do AI chatbots and voice. And they'll be like, weird. And then the other pitch go be like, hey, we can get you 30 leads in 30 days. Does that sound interesting? And you don't have to pay for the first 2 weeks. Try it out. No, irresistible. I mean, there's many different ways that you could say it. How do I know how many leads I could get them? You got to get good at getting leads. You got to know how to run ad campaigns. You got to know your industry. You got to know based on their budget and marketing and offers that you could do to that niche. For example, like I could get a barber 300 leads in 30 days with a Google ad campaign and $1,000 ad budget. I could know that's pretty like easy. For them, I tell them very easy. I go, I'll double, because I know they're on average getting anywhere from like 10 to like maybe 15 leads a month, maybe, like, and they're all through phone calls. Like, you have to know your industry and your customers. You have to know exactly their current stats are, for example. So for example, when I used to reach out to barbershops, I would be like, how many leads are you getting? Oh, 15, 20. I'm like, oh, perfect. I was like, I can guarantee you 30 leads in 30 days. Does that sound cool? Or better yet, I always tell them I beat their currently what they're getting, or their money back, which is like for example. Rebecca says, are the lessons self-paced, pre-recorded, or lives? No, great question, Rebecca. So actually, when I log into our AI community and academy, this is it. When you log in, man, you can see, shout out to Josh. Oh, Josh isn't on the call. Shout out to Josh. You can see all my students. I can see all Sharon. I don't mean to put you on blast, but actually Sharon's number 2. Like, you're crushing it as far as like I can see the progress of all the students as they're going through course. A lot of them are also, so that's the make.com and AI automation course. This is the prompt engineering course, which you can see a lot of people are going through. They're going through at their own pace. Everything's pre-recorded, so every lesson you could watch it on your iPhone, on your computer. For example, let me go here, view course. Everything's on demand. Everything's pre-recorded. Actually, let me go to the make.com kind of one, and let me go into that so you can see a lesson. And then let me do, this one's actually a good one. Yeah. So everything's pre-recorded. No commercials. It's not copied from YouTube. Everything's exclusive. And then inside, I give you a ton of resources as far as learning material, because then you could chat in it. You could put your questions in it. I reply usually within 2 hours of all the questions. And then we have office hours every Tuesday and Thursday, so that every Tuesday and Thursday from 12 to 1 p.m., you could jump on a office call and you could ask any question. It could be, what's the best AI tool? How to get more leads? How to automate my business? How should I build my funnel? Hey, can you look at my content? Hey, can you look at my website? It's just open office hours just for the community members to come in, ask their questions with me. Everything's recorded, so even if you miss it, you can rewatch it. And then this week, every week I'm adding more courses. So this week is our AI content machine, where you could create content on all the social media profiles without having to build a make.com automation. That's coming out. And then AI chatbots is going to come out next week. Next week's also the productivity course. Next week's actually also going to be even the Go digital marketing course. A lot of people wanted that. So community members are really trying, or pretty much if you're an annual member, you get to make recommendations as far as what courses you guys want. Next month is going to be AI agents, which we're going to go into N8 to N from there. So, and every 50 members, price goes up. So that's the AI community. I highly recommend it if you want more direct support. Everything's at simpletechskills.com. Appreciate all the students that are on the call too. You guys are amazing. Good questions. Let's see. Any other questions? I know we went through a lot. Nice. Let's call it there. So, Simple Tech Skills is the website. You can sign up for the free email newsletter. This is going to be saved on YouTube. So, if you want to rewatch it, everything is saved on my YouTube channel. You go to the live videos and then you can rewatch any of these from there. And then I go live Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then also usually around 12 o'clock if it's not an office day too. So I'll have my afternoon sessions from there. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hope you have an amazing day. Hope you learned something new. Thank you so much for learning about marketing today. So thank you so much. I appreciate all of you guys. And dude, we're growing. I'm so excited. The family's growing. The community's growing. We're looking good. Like, I'm excited. So I appreciate